Thanks for checking out the video. If you're new here, my name is Adam. Welcome to the Lucky Dink Pickleball Club. I know it's been a minute. Lots of stuff has been going on in the background, but I am still trying to create content for the channel. And obviously you clicked on this video because it was a giveaway. So to qualify for the giveaway, I need you to leave a comment on what you think my best play was, or if you've seen my previous work, what do you think I've improved on the most? Then subscribe to the channel and click the link in the description with the Google form so I can contact you. At the end of July, I will contact the winner and I'll also post it on YouTube. Good luck.
All right, so this is the second match I'm playing with my partner Lewis in the white hat and white t-shirt. We're playing Sebastian in the one who just served, and his cousin, whose name I didn't catch. Good watch there. This is something I'm trying to be more mindful of, is watching out balls and really letting them go. And not doing that. There are some cracks on this court, so you will get some balls that die, but I don't think that was it. I think that was just me. I'll take it. My form isn't always pretty, but you know, I think sometimes I do get the shots that matter. Now, to their defense, this is their first game of the night, so as we say out there, the first game never counts. And it truly doesn't, because I'm showing this because I felt like it should have been my last game of the night. I had been out there for about 3 hours at this point. I've already changed my shirt and socks. It had already rained. We've already squeegeed the courts off. This should have been my last game. So I'm showing it because I do feel like I had some good points. Some of them sloppy, but still count. So in their defense, it was their first game, and they did pretty much beat us every game we played them after this. Again, not the most beautiful form, but I felt like my drop looked good there. It was in a spot that it needed to be. A little too high there. I'm learning too that my backhand volley out of the air are a lot of times they're too soft, and I'm not more aggressive with them, or I'm not shifting my body and taking the forehand. So keep an eye on that. Yeah, unlucky, you know, when you get those pop-ups and then you just can't recover from those. Definitely had a little bit of a scoop there. I'm not sure if that would have dropped in. You know, I had Lewis in the back to back me up on that one. And here we just had a serve that I just couldn't get under. You notice there that Lewis had a short dink when they were both back, so we probably should have kept them back, and it brought Sebastian's cousin up, but we were able to capitalize anyways. Sometimes you just get too excited because it feels like an easy shot. It seems to be the ones that get you. Again, that serve, I just couldn't figure out how to get under it, and was really struggling to get it back over the net. That was a good rally. Obviously, my backhand counter was kind of weak, and I need to work on that form. But, you know, I'm trying to pay attention to that. I find that I play a little softer than I should in some of these matches because we're just out there, you know, having fun. I noticed that there were a handful of my serves that either they sent to the net or sent over. I'm playing with the Firefly foam paddle, and there is something about this paddle on the serves that I find kind of messes with people. But again, there was another one of his serves I just could not get over the net for some reason. And I noticed tonight there was a couple of those, so maybe it's the ball that we were playing with. But yeah, first game down. This is actually the third game, so they won the second game, and we wanted to do best out of 3. They were very warmed up at this point, and you can see the difference in their play. I noticed that I keep my left arm tucked into my body quite a bit, and I need to work on that because I feel like it would help my balance and kind of aiming for the ball. Halfway decent put away, a little sloppy in the form, but I'll take it. So my third right there felt really good, and he was able to get it quite deep back to me. But if you look here, oh, we have a foot fault. So yeah, we didn't notice that, but we'll play on.
Come on.
Trying to add some aggression there. Couldn't quite pull it down. Again, just late, lazy backhand shot. And I think that is me not resetting and being ready, me being kind of relaxed at the net too much. And again, just a lazy shot trying to get it while my feet were moving. So this is what happens when you get tired. My legs are sore. I've been out here for, I think, 3.5, almost 4 hours at this point. And that's where the last game I said I should have been my last, and we're now 2 games in past that point. Still not able to return the serve. I'm trying to see, is that a legal serve? It looks like it's about parallel to the ball, and the handle might not be quite higher than the ball. But either way, I just can't figure it out. Again, trying to practice those out balls and get a couple points, or, you know, get the ball back by doing it. And again, sometimes it's those easy ones that just get everyone. And just a little too much there. This is definitely one of those reactionary shots where we just kept powering it back, but we didn't stop to think of either resetting it or trying to hit another angle. I feel like we were just on defense at that point, even though it was our point to have. There you go. So I send one to the net, Sebastian serves one into the net, Lewis sends one into the net. You know, it just, sometimes that's just how it is. That one felt good. I was caught kind of mid-court, and I was just trying to defend myself. Another good scoop. I felt like that was solid for me to get up there and get that scoop over. A little high again. Trying to lob it, but there we go. We'll take it. Now you can tell by the score on this game, they're definitely warmed up and they're playing way better than they were the last game that I showed. Another foot fault there. So, you know, this loses us the serve, and it was a foot fault. So we should have been able to keep going. That's all right. I try to pay attention to them, but it's hard because you're looking at the ball and stuff too. And a whiff by Lewis. I know he hated that so bad. Let's take a look again just for... Oh. I hate to see it, Lewis. I know. It happens to the best of us.
The paddle too.
And then, you know, they get a free point because he's trying to talk through that, and the guy wasn't, you know, he wasn't ready. We get a freebie there. I'm back. Now, I want to note there was a missed call on the score. And so what you see on the screen is currently what the actual score is, but you'll hear Lewis call 7-9. I've watched the footage back a couple times, and it should be 8-7 currently serving. And so somewhere along the lines, I miscalled, we corrected it, and then Lewis miscalled, and we never caught it. And so they were a point higher than they should have been the rest of the game. Another one, you hate to see it.
All right, 7-9-2.
And then an out serve, give it back to them. You know, just kind of a couple points stack up together, and that's usually what will do it to you. You can see me stretching my legs out. I'm really feeling it right now. And I told Lewis that I apologized. I definitely should have left after our first game, so he didn't get my full potential. But, you know, sometimes you just can't pull yourself away. So that's game because we were a point down. But I hope you enjoyed the commentary. It was a lot of fun. Good luck with the giveaway, and I'll see you on the next one.